Hi everyone, Ellie Hawkman here with some exciting news. Two of my students and I are officially competing in the WinStar Showing Association Extreme Mustang Makeover. For those of you who aren't familiar with the WinStar Showing Association, or WSSA, it's a group that regularly hosts shows for all different disciplines. They ran a Mustang Makeover event last year that I actually helped judge, and it was so popular that they decided to do it again. This time I'm competing, and two of my students, Hannah and Emily, are participating as well. Without further ado, let's meet the trainers and their Mustangs. Hello, I'm Hannah Stormwalker, and this is my horse Drift. I just turned 18 this year, so I'll be competing with Ellie in the adult division. My draw is tag number 8462, a 4-year-old mare from the North Harvest County's HMA. When we got to Starshine, we checked in and then immediately went to find our horses in the pens. My horse was the first one we found, and it was still so dark out that I couldn't see her too well. She was super curious, though, and came right up to the fence, and some of the other horses in the pen followed her over. I'm really excited to work with her. Hi, I'm Emily Smithson, and this is my horse Aurora. I'm 12 years old and will be competing in the youth division. My draw is tag number 3833. She's a pretty buckskin yearling from the South Harvest County's HMA. After we found Hannah's horse, we went over to the yearling pens and quickly spotted my horse. She was the only buckskin and was playing with the other yearlings. She did come over towards the fence at one point, but she spooked herself a bit and didn't come over again. Ellie and Hannah went to get the trailer ready while they separated our horses, so I got some video of my horse while the workers were sorting the others. She's a really cute mover, and I'm looking forward to working with her. After we found Hannah and Emily's horses, we went looking for mine. It took a while to pick her out since the horses in this pen were all similar colors, but eventually we figured out that she's the one in the middle here. This is tag number 1313, a 5-year-old mare from the South Hoof HMA. There was a lot of activity near this pen, so the horses were moving around a bit more than in the other pens. I got to see this pretty mare in action, and she looks like a great mover. This is the second Mustang that I'll be working with, but she's the first one that I'm gentling and starting myself. When the Mustangs arrived at Steve's farm, we put them each out in their own private paddocks and gave them a few hours to unwind. However, since we only have a bit more than 3 months to gentle and start these horses, we set up a chute to move them to the round pen so we could get started working with them one at a time. Since Hannah's horse is the most outgoing, we put her in the round pen first. We quickly figured out that my Mustang has a really strong draw, so I used that to my advantage and got her following me around the pen. She did a lot of licking and chewing, and even though she was a bit nervous if I got close to her, I was able to get our first touch pretty quickly. We unfortunately didn't get it on video, but she also let me rub her shoulder a bit before we ended our session. When we first got my horse in the pen, she was looking around a lot and would start trotting off whenever I moved. Ellie was helping me from the sidelines, and we realized that I was using too much energy. Once I lowered my energy, she allowed me to approach her. She then let me pet her face and even her shoulder. We made some really good progress, and I can't wait to get in the pen with her again tomorrow. At first, my mare wasn't at all interested in interacting with me. I could tell that she was really checked out and going on autopilot. I'm guessing that she's been in holding for a while, which could explain her shutdown behavior. I tried a couple different tactics and found success with drawing her towards me. She had a lot of great licking and chewing and let me get close enough to get our first touches, but she's still pretty shut down. I'm looking forward to working with her more and getting her to come out of her shell. I'll be posting regular updates on our Mustangs, so make sure to keep an eye out to see how they progress through their training.